Hello everyone and welcome back to Acei Games here in Saddle Rock, where we are focusing in trying to make money. We are losing a little bit of money right now, but when I was editing the last episode, I noticed that we have some moments where the arrow was green. I don't know how much money we were making. I don't know why we were making that amount of money because I wasn't paying attention, but I know that, and that's a surprise for me, that we early on the stage of the game we can make money. At some point we stopped making money. I don't know if it was because I started this rail system that maybe it's not very efficient. This building here is very expensive, and we had only the farming industry and the ore industry that were making goods for the city. We are like lacking for areas that can produce goods for the city. And also we had this huge chunk of industry that was growing. And by the way, I need to check out in what level are those buildings, because we have the other part that was the first one that we built that for sure I know, I know that it's gonna be, you can see here it's in level 2 and level 2, all of them are level 2. But if this continues to grow, we're gonna have a huge and very difficult decision if we're gonna be keeping up this industrial area or if we're gonna change this to be something else. But right now I wanna focus my efforts in expanding the city and trying to make this whole city to work a little bit better. I know that I'm gonna be refurbishing a lot of stuff right here, but I hope that by the end of the episode we're gonna be growing a lot. So let me continue and I'm gonna see you in a moment.
I'm here when you need my voice. 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 Sweet, 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 when you need my voice. I'm here when you need my voice. I'm here when you need my voice. I'm here when you need my voice. Sweet, sweet,
In my previous video, a guy named Almi asked me about which one is the best interchange to bring traffic from the highways to the city. And my answer for that is that there's no perfect interchange. Interchanges will always be complicated, but we have to make them work. And the best way for us to sort with some of the problems that they come is to spread the traffic. You have to provide the people with separate options for them to get to the inside of the city. And I have said in repetitive occasions that using highways through the city in city skylines too is the best way for you to make the traffic go a little bit more fluid. And this is part of the answer, because if you have a highway that continues your actual outside connection through the city, you can provide people with a lot of different points where they can enter to the city, and the traffic will always gonna be spread. You're gonna have some issues in some points in those entrances at some moments of the day, but this is the best way for you to make them work. I have been doing this one here that is very nice and looks good and is working fine, but this is gonna get very busy at some moment, as well as the other ones in the city. There's no perfect interchange. You should always spread your traffic and try to rely on more than one entrance to the city, and that's the way for you to make everything work. All right, guys, I wanted to come here to show you that we are actually making money in the city. And I don't quite know in which exact moment we started making money. So I'm going to check that maybe in the editing. But I came to the economy tab to see if I can understand here or maybe identify where is the money coming from. And I didn't understand nothing at all. The only thing that catch my eye is that we are making a lot of money from service fee. We are expending a lot in service upkeep, but in service fee, we are making actually a good amount. So I'm gonna go to the service tab and try to identify what is making us all that money. And when we got here to the service tab, things got a little bit weirder because everything is in red, everything but garbage management, that, by the way, is making a ton of money. Remember that we placed the recycling center. Maybe you could notice that in the time lapse, but it doesn't make me a lot of sense. I know that I was spending a lot of money because I was selling my service, my garbage recollection to the outside, and I was relying on the other cities. But right now that I have the recycling center, we are like making money, or maybe we are selling the stuff that we are recycling or stuff like that. But it doesn't make a lot of sense. That I don't know a city in the world that makes money, even if they are recycling or if they are just putting it in a landfill or stuff like that. I don't see a city making money from picking up the garbage from the people. And that's something that I don't quite know if it's my perception, because in the Dominican Republic, that's how things work. But I think that this is not realistic at all, that we are making all that money from garbage recollection. I don't say that this is the thing that is making us make money in the city right now, but it's the only thing that is positive, and it's the only thing new that we have here, and that we can say that maybe made a big change in the city. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you. Maybe you can give me a little bit of help to understand what is actually happening in my city that is making us money. You can put it always in the comment section and I'm gonna read it. And yeah, let me continue building the city. So we're gonna see us in a moment.
Yeah.
right, guys, we are here at the final part of this episode, and I wanted to give you a quick recap of what we have done right now. We unlocked a lot of buildings. Right now we are in winter. Yeah, we are in winter. We are at 10 Celsius, and we don't have any snow, and that's one thing that I quite love because I hate snow, you know me. But the thing is that we get this weird loot that looks very bluish, and yeah, that's not the perfect one, but we can get used to that. And yeah, so let's go to the main island and see that we have filled almost the whole entire island, and that's a cool thing. I've made something that looks very organic. We can see a lot of weird turns and something that looks like the city was growing in not planned like in a grid or stuff like that. You can see here that we have to unlock some of the tiles that are in the sea, so we can get these little portions of land that is annoying because you had to waste your expansion permits in those. And I'm gonna try to get this out because I hate this and I hate the polluted water. I'm gonna cover it with soil. And in City Skylines 2, you can do that. Not like in CS1 that you would get like these flooding, like these tsunamis that would get polluted water to everywhere and you would get a massive problem. You can do this here and that's no problem at all. And I have to decide if I'm going to keep this industrial area here. Maybe yes, maybe not, because these buildings are growing. They are right now this is level 1, this is level 1, but we can find almost level 3 buildings like this one. Remember that we remade this whole area, and that's maybe why these are level 1s. But these ones are almost level 3, and they are going to be important for us to climb in the progression tree. So we're going to maybe keep that up. I am planning to make like a small port in this area that maybe it's not gonna function as a port. We're not gonna try to bring these ships that are coming around here, or maybe yes, I don't know. I tend to change always my plans. But yeah, I don't quite like some of the stuff, like having these farms and these mines in the middle of the city. You can see that I made this beautiful residential area over here that is located next to this huge mining, like I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be like that because we don't have anywhere else to get our materials. So checking out what we have done in the economy tab, you can see that we really need some more materials. Most of them are gonna be coming from the farming, but yeah, we don't have any place to go to get more farming land, so we're gonna have a little struggle here. Right now we're not making money, but yeah, I am glad that at least we have like a brief moment of money in the city in this episode. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna just put some before and after shots of this whole area, and you're gonna see how the city changed through the whole episode. And we have a traffic jam here, and is, as we can see, because cars are doing this ugly and weird, like yielding and lane changing, and that's something that City Skylines need to take on their attention, because this is very annoying and you cannot do anything about that right now. So I'm gonna leave it here. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. As always, I tell you that you can communicate with me through the comment section. And your duty right now is to give us a thumbs up or thumbs down and subscribing to the channel, because we're going to be doing some amazing stuff in City Skylines 1 and 2. And we're going to be posting it here in this channel. So it's going to be until the next week. See you later. Bye-bye.